Hi parents, this is Mrs. Herbal, and I wanted to help you out with some of those questions I've been getting about blending. Kids that are just learning how to spell or write. The first things first, we definitely want to have a good base of your letters and sounds, especially those short vowel sounds, that ah, eh, ah, and Especially e and I can be a little tricky because they sound so similar. But once they have a grasp of the letters and sounds, this video is about blending the words. Now we always start out with, they're called CVC words. They're basically all those three-letter words that we have with the vowel in the middle, kind of sandwiched in there. So we start with that. One of the typical mistakes that I see with new blending and new readers is they go, you've seen this probably, app, and they forget that first sound. Or they'll do this, app, pan, because they'll catch that last sound. So I want to give you a couple of strategies that might work in helping some of those common mistakes, because it's very typical. The first thing you want to do is, when you're teaching a child how to blend, is to pick continuous sounds. Take a picture of this. Okay, these are the sounds that can be stretched out longer. You want to use those as a beginning sound. Okay, the other thing is, I'm just thinking, at the ending sound, you don't want to pick an N or an M, because we call those nasally sounds, and they make the vowel sound a little tricky. So for an ending sound, you don't want to pick an N or an M, because am sounds a little nasally. Pan sounds a little nasally too, because the A is next to a N. So those are just a few tips with beginning blenders to try to get rid of some of those mistakes until they're more confident. Anyway, so let's pick a word. Pretend the word is map. You want them to be able to read the word map. So you could do a couple different ways. I'll show you the first one. You could just do one sound at a time. What's that sound? All right, let's put the next one there. What are these two together? Ah, ma, ma, ma. Good. Then add the last sound. Ma, p, ma, p. And you could do a swing line like this. Ma, p, map. Okay? That's one way to do it. Or you can do it like almost like a pyramid. You could do the first sound, ma, then ma, and then map. Okay? If they still are struggling, do it in 3 different ways. Or you can cover it up. You can take the word map and just cover up and do this. Ma, map. Okay? All right. Let's see, what else? Definitely want to make sure you're slowly blending. Another thing that they like to do is called, here, let's pick a different word. Let's try fat. Okay, so we blend fa, and then fat. Now, once they blend that word, you could do like a roller coaster, a slow roller coaster. This is what we do. We do the beginning sound is at the bottom of the roller coaster. So you go, then you're going up. Fat. Do it really slow so they can hear that middle sound. The middle sounds are super, super important. Okay? Let's try it with an E. Let's try men. Let's try, yeah. N. Okay. I know I said not to do a nasally sound, but here we go. All right, well, let's do met, so we don't want to get you confused here. All right, I met my friend at the mall. All right, so I could do this. What sound does that make? Now, what if we put M and E? Me, and then met. Okay? Met. Now, make sure you're slowly stretching instead of segmenting like a robot. You don't want to go t when you are reading. That's great for spelling to try to hear each sound, but for blending, we want to go just a slow blend like this. or a roller coaster. Met. Okay? All right. I hope those little tips help you, and let me know if you have any more questions. There's another look at some of those continuous sounds that you can use in the beginning. All right. I hope this helped.